Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about, I was telling my husband about a story. And I've probably told this story before, but gotta put my burn caps on my mouth, sorry. My morning routine that helps to boost my metabolism and burn calories. So, anyway, but I was talking about, I was at a workshop and we were partnered up with people, and this was a workshop where you actually lived out experiences to help change your life, right? And this one changed my life. I mean, seriously, I still think about it. I talk about it to my kids. It helps me in my business. Back then, it helped me in my love life. I had just been divorced for a second time, so I did this workshop, and we were partnered up, and we were going down to the streets in downtown San Diego, and we were given $3 each, and we were to buy food to feed some homeless people, as many as we could, with $3 only. So me and my friend went into a Wendy's and bought a kids meal. So we each had a kids meal, and for we had a water bottle, but we bought a soda for a homeless person. So we were going to share an order of fries, and we were going to give away two of the burgers, two of the sodas, and one of the other orders of fries. So we end up going down the street, and as we get closer and closer to a homeless woman, she starts screaming at us, "No, no, no, get away!" And we stop about 3 feet away from her because we're trying to show her we have food. We have something for you. We want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And she puts her hands up and she's trying to block her view of us, and she's yelling, "No, no, 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 get away, get away." So kept walking. We just walked on. And me and my friend are like, "Oh my gosh, what do we do?" Like, we wondered why she didn't want what we had. We have what she needs. She's homeless. She was skinny as all get out. She definitely looked like she needed some food. Where was she going to get her food next? And so we just kept walking, though. I mean, we didn't try to force it on her. I mean, we couldn't. She was putting her hands up. She was screaming at us. So we walked on, and down the road, around the block. I mean, there were plenty of homeless people down there. And we found a man sitting on the street, and we walked up to him, and he was so gracious and kind, and he welcomed us, and he prayed over us when that was our mission, was to pray over them and have conversation with them. And he was all interested in us, and we kept trying to find out about him, and we did. We found out a lot about him and why he was on the streets, and he just knew. He had a daughter he just knew was going to come find him. He just knew, and he couldn't go inside anywhere, he said, because he was afraid she wouldn't find him. So then we prayed over him, and we gave him one of the burgers and we gave him one of the sodas, and we prayed, and then we walked on. We had the extra hamburger and the extra soda, and we walked on again. And 2 more blocks down, we found another woman who was so friendly, and she, welcomed us again, and she took our burger and our other soda, and she told us all about her story. And so sad. It's just so sad because she also had a family member who couldn't have her live with her, she said. But she was going to be going back. That was what she said. You could tell she's been on the streets for years. So it was very sad, but we prayed with her, and the lesson, the moral of the story, I don't need to go on and on. The moral of the story, what it taught me. So back then I was just divorced for a second time. I was so afraid to get out there in that dating world. That was why I got married too quickly, the second marriage. And I divorced quickly too from it because I knew it wasn't what I should have done. That show played out. Anyway, so I just, it's hard to talk about because, back then I was so afraid of being taken advantage of by men, and I was so afraid that men would want things for different reasons instead of me, and what I hold inside me. And so the lesson there was that, I do have, somebody would want what I have. Okay. Somebody would want my love and my passion and what I believe in. And not all of them do, right? There's going to be some who are going to push me away. There's going to be some who aren't going to want me to come near them, right? But keep moving down the road, and I will find that person. I'll find that person for me. And I did a few years later. And I'm happily married to him now. But that was a valuable, valuable lesson, not to be hurt by rejection, because rejection happens. This lady was rejecting us in a huge way. And it just taught me, don't be afraid. Just keep going, because rejection is part of life. You know what I'm saying? It's like in an ocean, when the ocean waves come in and wash up on the shore. Okay, it's like, oh, we're going to get some water. Oh, we're going to get a wave. Oh, and then it leaves. Wait a minute. Why did it leave? Why did it roll back? To me, that also was a lesson I learned once, is when it goes back, that's like the rejection. Oh, didn't want to stay. It's leaving, And so I've had a lot of lessons like that, because divorced twice, it doesn't matter if it's your decision. It's still, you had somebody who didn't want to or couldn't, or for whatever reason, work it out with you. So anyway, then I have these businesses, and that's all you hear is, oh, it's another one of those. Oh, she's doing that again. Well, growth and moving forward and taking on adventures and trying different things, being open-minded is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And business is business, no matter how it's laid out, no matter what the format is, whether it's brick and mortar, and I had one of those, or it's online, or it's word of mouth. We're just getting a product to an end consumer, and we're getting paid for it. What is wrong with that, right? What is wrong with that? What's wrong is some of the tactics that other people have used when they've had these kind of businesses. And trust me, in some other ones, when I've listened to other people, I myself have done things that I laugh at, or I'm embarrassed by, but I laugh at those embarrassments now. I mean, I have to keep taking my morning routine here. This is my trim. So delicious. Chocolate, it's like chocolate pudding that helps to shrink fat cells and block fat cells and promote a lean body. So, oh my goodness. Every day, I take it every day. But anyway, let me get back to my story. So, to all the people now, and I see that lesson in my business life, and I'm winning here. I'm winning, I'm growing. After trying several, I have hit on one that is really good, and I stuck with a person that I know who has done this his entire life. He's young, and he can make this work, and he is making it work. He is helping a huge team, and I'm part of that, and my team is growing too. So, to all the people out there who are the naysayers, who say, oh, she's doing that again, you know what? I see that homeless woman. Stay away, stay away. Okay, you don't want what I have. To all the people, family or friends who I've sent the link to, who just won't look at it because they're going, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, that's fine. I will keep walking because I'm growing and I'm getting more people that are interested. There are people out there. There are people out there who want an extra stream of income without an extra job. There are people out there who want to build more friendships, who want people in their life that have the same passion as them. There are people out there who want these products because they will help their health in so many ways, and so many people that don't want toxins in their supplements or their household items. There's just so many people out there. So to the ones who don't want it, it's okay. It's okay. It's just not for you. Have a wonderful day. And I hope you all learned a lesson from that, because it's true for you too. Keep moving forward. There are people who want what you have. Keep moving forward.